Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Amy here with Organized Hobbit, my YouTube. Today is going to be my August favorites video, and before I start that part of the video, I just want to have a quick announcement that I'll be sharing at the end of the video. So please, if you don't want to watch the video, just skip to the end because it's relatable to my Instagram and it's something pretty exciting for you guys if you're in love with watercolors, painting, planners, whatever. So please stay tuned for that, and I'm sorry I'm shaking my camera by moving around so much, so I will try to stop doing that. So yeah, this is my August favorites video, and it's a video that I did last month, but it was more or less kind of just, I guess, just a random stuff, whereas this is a lot more organized, and I think that I'm going to continue doing this as time goes on. It is like it's more art related, so I will do the planning stuff first because there's a couple planning relating items such as my bullet journal that I will share with you guys first. But yeah, so biggest thing that changed this month was me going into a bullet journal. One Book July taught me I needed something that wasn't static. This is that. This gives me the freedom to do whatever the heck that I want whenever I want. If I want to spread on, you know, what days the leaves are changing or what day the show comes on or whatever. It gives me the ability to do whatever I want, and it's all in one place. Yes, I'm sure you could find ways to do that with almost any planner and whatnot, but just for functional wise, this is working really well right now. I'm really hoping that it's something that I can stick to and that will adapt as my lifestyle adapts, because things are going to get busier, they're going to get lighter, and that's what's nice about this. If I need a 2 weeks or 2 spread for a week like I have been lately, or if I need a 1 week spread, or I need a multi-page spread or a day on a page, I can do that without having to, you know, switch out inserts or print out new inserts, you know, and, you know, it's creative, it's fun, it's fantastic. So that has been a very quick favorite of mine. The next one being, hold it the right way, this stencil here. It's came in a geometry set by 5 Star. I use it for a lot of my like week, so showing week and then the week of whatever the dates are type thing. And I've also used it kind of to mirror some of the stuff that I do on other spreads, so that's been a very quick favorite because it's been efficient, it's been nice, it's been wonderful to use. My last kind of planning favorite is this little case right here. My sister Kayla gave this to me. She was very generous to do so. I know it was a case that she really liked when she first bought it, but she just found that it wasn't a case she was enjoying using, so very happily I accepted when she offered it to me. This is housing all of my bullet journal pens right now, with the exception of one pen which is hanging around somewhere on my desk. It is all fitting in here, and I do have a video coming up about how I'm organizing all of my things. So, but I don't actually know what the name of this is called. It came from Michaels. I think it's part of the Recollections series. I don't know if there's a taggy in here. I don't think so, no. There's nothing on here, no. But yeah, it's cute, and it's really, really nice to have it all just kind of, you know, in one nice place, clean and easy to look at. So other than, I'm just going to quickly show you these because they are pen and whatnot related. I got these three pen cases. They're super adorable. Surprising. Super adorable. I really like them. So, okay. Art stuff now. We'll go with the small stuff and then we'll kind of go into bigger. So I have been loving erasable pencils. I am left-handed, so I always found, especially since I'm a very heavy-handed artist, or writer and everything, I'm very heavy-handed with it. So I found that utilizing these was very nice, because they don't really smudge when you write with them or sketch with them. I've been using the color erase for a little bit longer than the Varathins, which is this one here, and this is in the color Crimson Red. This one I've been loving the most. The color, the way that it behaves, the fact that it's forcing me to have a lighter hand because it isn't as easy to erase as the color erase has been really fantastic for me. So I've been loving that. I've been loving all of this. I'm repeating myself, and I know that I'm repeating myself every time I say it. I hear it. So thank you for putting up with the fact that I'm a constant repeater. You guys are tops. Brush pens. I have such a love-hate relationship with these. This month they're a favorite because I finally understand how to use them. And I don't mean that how I was using them before was wrong, but how they work for me. When it comes to lining and comes to sketching people, I hate them, can't use them, they don't work for me. People can do fantastic things with these art pens. I can't. I'm sure with practice and whatnot I could find a happy medium with them, but I've been using them in my everyday sketchbook and just using them for, you know, nice thick lines, thin lines and whatnot, and I'm very much enjoying using them. I'll show you guys kind of like a little bit of a pre-flip book to that when I get to that point. But yeah, so kind of moving on into the art related thing is I have purchased a couple different sets of handmade watercolors. I wanted to compare them, see how they compare to other types of watercolor that I own that come from companies. Plus, I'm a huge supporter of buying locally, purchasing from small businesses, that kind of thing, because I think that it's important to, you know, support those businesses, because why not? People are actually putting their heart and soul into these creations, and it's something that's fantastic. It's something that somebody has put their heart into. In most cases, I know that's not always a fact, but I did my research before I purchased from these people. So first one I'm going to show you is the one that I was most excited about, and I don't mean that in terms of the fact that the paint's better or anything, because it's not. It's a matter of it's in Canada. Oh, Canada. And I won't continue singing because I can't sing. I am a Canadian. I am a Maple Leaf, if you guys don't know. And no, we do not call ourselves Maple Leafs. I wish that we did, but I feel like I'm a Maple Leaf, so that's okay. This is the Stone Ground Paint Co. paints, and I don't know if you guys will see that on camera. Try to catch the lights right away. It came in these little containers, which for me were super hard to get open. It's not the container, it's the nails. But they came in with this. They have a little cute little symbol on here to keep your paints all protected. It came very well wrapped, but I needed something that housed all of them in one. So I got these chocolate tins a while ago and I emptied them out a while ago. Actually, I don't even think I ate the chocolate because it was actually pretty terrible chocolate, but I bought it purely for the tin itself, and I moved them all into here. What I was doing with a previous palette, and what I think I'm going to do for these ones, is I had this little extra palette. I'm just going to take it out so you guys don't get the glare, so I can show you, that I was using for a couple other paint sets, and it's just part of a Winsor & Newton travel set that I had bought that fits pretty perfectly in the lid. It stays in there, and I just put a little bit of magnet and it worked fine. But these are going to get rehomed once the palette that I bought for them comes in. But I've been really loving these paints. I can't stress enough how much I recommend picking these up. I'm going to do a full review of these and the next ones I'm going to show you, but they've become a fast favorite when I'm doing my portrait work, just because the blending and whatnot is beautiful. The next ones are, and these tins are from eBay. I got them for like $1. They're super cheap. This one already actually broke. It's supposed to, but it doesn't anymore, but that's okay, because I just set it on my desk, so it's not a big deal. These are from the Ruby Mountain Paint Co. She was actually the first one I contacted before I found this company. I'm really glad that I did go through with this sale, even though I had found these ones as well, because the customer service and whatnot has been fantastic. Both companies it was. But these paints, I can't even tell you. I have been a very strong White Knights, St. Petersburg White Knights landscape fan. It uses it for all my landscapes, all my florals. These are better. These are fantastic. I will show you in my sketchbook how they behave, and I can't explain it because I don't really know why it's happening, but like, look at it. This was a mixed color, so I mixed out a green and I painted with it, and this is what happened to it. Like, you can see the granulation and the beautiful effects of how it just kind of not separates, but you get these intense textures, and I love it so much. So suffice to say, I was very excited. It is something that you can definitely get by working on it. Like you can see here, it definitely happened with that green, and this was just a quick little wreath that I did. But you can also get very even coats with it depending on what colors you mix, so knowing your color theory and whatnot. But it just, I can't even explain it to you guys. I can't wait to do my reviews on these two paints. They have become such a quick favorite of mine. It's crazy. Next being the sketchbook I just showed you. I am using the sketchbook purely for my handmade watercolors. No special reason, it's just a sketchbook that I happened to have that was empty, that didn't have anything in it, that I wanted to just utilize those kind of paints for. So that way when I do my reviews and whatnot, I have a quick, easy reference to show you guys. I've always really liked this paper, and as you can see, oh, not there. I am prepping to do a new painting fairly soon, so it is all taped up, ready to go. I actually bought this first when I was evacuated last year, and I barely used it. I think I used a sheet of it with my little cousin, I should say, not niece, cousin, and she painted on it, so I did keep that for, you know, memories and whatnot. But I have really liked using this paper and whatnot. It stays very flat. I do a ton of washes on it, so the fact that it has stayed so nice and flat has been a bonus. I'm really enjoying using it. So yeah. The other thing that I'm really enjoying using is Copics. In particular, I will show you now before I do my big favorite of the month. I think I want to do that every month, just kind of have like what my top favorite of the month is. I am loving these colors in specifics, and this is like all kind of like peaches and pinks and corals and mints and like, you know, pretty blues and whatnot. It's definitely become quick favorites. And then the little bag that I'm carrying them in was a special gift given to me by Shannon. I love Shannon. I miss Shannon. She moved away and she left me here. I was very sad about that, but she is quite the planner guru herself, so you should check her out. So yeah, but I'm loving using Copics, which is weird, and not that it's weird that I like using Copics, but it's been a very long time since I've done anything just Copics. They've kind of become like an add-on to some of my watercolor pieces, so, but I've been loving using them. And my big exciting favorite for the month, if you see my Instagram, you know what it is already, my sketchbook. And I have, and the best way to explain this is I have different degrees of sketchbooks. I have my landscape sketchbook, which is the one that you just saw. I have my Jane Davenport, which is kind of my more trying things out watercolor wise, mixed media. I have my Canson sketchbook, which is my 7x9, which is my big sketchbook and the one that I do all my portrait work in. And then there's this baby. I bought this sketchbook. It's a Moleskine sketchbook ages ago, and I stopped using it for a while because it was just kind of like I barely used it. Like I literally drew a Coke bottle and then my tools and then this page, and that was it. Because I hated looking at the cover, I hated the paper, I hated everything about it. I decided to use it a couple of times with Copics, and I have done like all of the rest of this in a matter of like 3 days. So it's fantastic. It's been wonderful. The case itself, funny story, wasn't actually bought to put in with this. I bought this, which was supposed to fit a Midori cover inside. However, the Midori, it was too big for it. There was a miscommunication about how this was supposed to fit. Happily, she let me keep this, which I'm totally grateful for. And I can't remember the name of the lady I bought it from. It was an Instagram seller who was just wanting to get rid of some art materials, I think. If I can find her again, I will link it down below. I think I have it still on my PayPal records, so if I can, I will link it down below. I don't know if she still makes it or not. If she doesn't, I won't worry about it, but she did a fantastic job. It's so nice. It's got these nice pockets here, pretty red material pockets here, big pocket at the back and whatnot. Pen loop. What's the word I'm looking for? Nautical theme isn't really my thing. Like, it's not something I was like, oh, go nautical theme. It was actually a present for my sister, but yeah, I'm loving really looking at it. I love looking at it. I think I might try to invest eventually maybe in one that's designed specifically for me, but for right now this is working fine. I'm really loving it. I like this sketchbook a lot more now that I've been working on it. I do my very quick color test sketches, as you can see, not fantastic. Some quick little sketches. I hate this one, don't look at it. This one, and then the current Copic colors that I'm carrying. And then I did this little, I had some leftover paint on one of my palettes, so I decided to just sop it up and do a little thing in here. Drew some cactuses, some florals, and a girl. I actually really like this one. It was very, very quick. And then these are markers that need to be filled because they are dying. And then I did a couple more florals, ending with just a sketch that I'm working on right now. So yeah, I've been really enjoying using these this month. It's been pretty fantastic. It's been a very eye-opening month, if that makes any sense. It's been a month where I have definitely kind of dived in and taken a very hard look at what works for me and what is going to keep me motivated, because that's the biggest thing about art, about planning, about life. If you're not motivated, you're not going to want to do it. And thankfully right now I am motivated. I have some other things going on in my life in the background that's kind of trying to bring me down, but I'm trying to move steady ahead, keep things going, and that kind of brings me to what my announcement is. Next month, being September, when this posts, it will still be August, Imperfectly Perfect, who some of you may know already, is a Traveler's Notebook creator. She's a fantastic creator. I was actually one of the first ones that bought her original when she first started making them covers, and we've been, friends ever since. She's also got a huge Instagram following now. I can't even believe it. She's blown me away how amazing she is. She's one of my favorite sellers on Etsy. She and I are collaborating next month, is basically the point that I'm getting to. She is giving away a B6 Traveler's Notebook in a very beautiful design. There will be all the details that'll be on my Instagram, which is linked down below. It's a photo challenge, so you post every day and whatnot on the photo challenge prompts. She is giving away the B6 cover. I am going to be giving away a set of watercolors and a set of brushes, as well as some other goodies that I'm going to get when I go to Michael's next month. So stay tuned for all of that. It's just going to be kind of like little surprise goodies. I might throw in some things that I post before this video goes up. I'm going to kind of go through my stash. The stuff that's going to be posted by both of us is brand new, but I might do a few little gimmies. I know I'm going to be making a handmade watercolor block for whoever happens to win, because there will be 2 winners. She picks a winner and I pick a winner, so it'll be done. I believe we agreed upon a randomator, whatever they're called, an app or whatever, that you put in the numbers and you random selector or whatever. So very excited about that. I will have her details linked down below, so that way you guys can go excuse me, check out her Instagram as well as mine. But yeah, so have a great day, guys. Thank you for watching. Please follow and please subscribe. It really does help my channel. It is starting out, but I would love to continue to grow so I can make more videos for you guys, because I've been really enjoying it too. So have a great day, guys. Hopefully I'll see you for the challenge. Bye. Goodbye to all my Maple Leafs and my non-Maple Leafs and who are really Maple Leafs.